Scientists, global business leaders, and millions of individuals study this ancient text as a practical guide for navigating the complexities of human life. This wisdom originated on the front lines of a devastating war, rather than inside the quiet confines of a temple or a university. The protagonist is Arjuna, the era's most celebrated warrior. Yet moments before the first strike, he suffers a complete psychological collapse. Under the weight of the moment, Arjuna's body fails him. He drops his bow and admits a desperate urge to abandon his post and flee the battlefield. He turns to his charioteer, Krishna, pleading for a way out. Krishna does not offer a miracle or a tactical retreat to change the situation. Krishna responds with a 45-minute dialogue. This conversation provides a mental framework that redefines Arjuna's understanding of his duty and the nature of existence. Krishna's strategy is methodical. Since the physical battlefield is fixed, he focuses on systematically rebuilding Arjuna's internal perspective to handle the external pressure. He addresses the first symptom. Arjuna is paralyzed by the uncertainty of the war's outcome. Krishna introduces a core principle. A person has authority over actions in the present, but no control over eventual results. When the mind detaches from the future result, the pressure of expectation fades, leaving the individual with total clarity to perform the task at hand. Next, Krishna tackles Arjuna's deeper dread, the absolute terror of his own mortality and the finality of death. He explains that the physical body is a temporary vessel, like a garment that is eventually discarded, while the underlying consciousness remains constant and indestructible. By addressing the fear of the outcome and the fear of death, Krishna gives Arjuna a logical framework to process and move past his immediate panic. With the immediate emotional crisis managed, Krishna identifies the specific opposition Arjuna must actually overcome. This establishes the text's primary metaphor. While the physical war is imminent, the real battle is happening within the mind of the warrior. This ancient objective aligns with modern psychological goals. Mastering the mind is the foundation for what we now call emotional intelligence and self-control. Krishna argues that winning this internal conflict is the most significant human achievement, as it dictates how one interacts with every external challenge. The message is clear. The war within must be settled before one can effectively engage with the struggles of the world outside. When this 45-minute conversation ends, the external reality remains unchanged. The vast armies and the mortal danger are exactly as they were. The enemy has not moved. The weapons are still leveled. The threat to Arjuna's life is just as imminent as it was before the dialogue began. However, because Arjuna's internal perspective has shifted, a battle that previously seemed impossible now feels like a task he is prepared to complete. This focus on the individual's internal state is why the text is studied across different cultures and backgrounds. The text serves as a universal manual for the human condition, offering a practical approach to mental management that exists independently of religious doctrine. You likely aren't facing a literal army, but you encounter situations where the obstacles feel insurmountable and the pressure feels total. When facing these problems, the lesson is that the most effective path forward involves changing your own perspective to find a way through.